Hello, my wonderful spirit guides. Today I'm going to be reacting to BJÖRK and her new song, Atopos. Atopos. I'm not entirely sure how to pronounce it. Maybe she'll say it in the song, but I think you know what I'm trying to say. I haven't reacted to much BJÖRK. Well, literally, I haven't reacted to BJÖRK in almost a year. It's definitely not on purpose. It's just kind of other things have come in and taken over, and this happens a lot. It happens with every artist basically, and that's not to say that I don't want to react to more BJÖRK. Of course I do, and I definitely will. I keep feeling myself getting closer and closer and closer to it and so on, so it's definitely going to happen. But I feel like this could be the little breakthrough to getting back into BJÖRK. So yeah, I'm going to be doing this song and see what I think. Hopefully I like it. And I would absolutely be ridiculous if I didn't mention my new hair. So yeah, basically, it definitely wasn't meant to be this dark. I was just winging it though. I was just seeing what would happen. So I put this colour on. Bit different. But I put it straight over the top of my red hair and I left it on for like the long length of time. So when I wash it, it might get, you know, less dark and whatever, but I'm actually loving it dark. And I used to have dark hair. I kind of miss it. Dark hair has always been very me. Like the red hair was me, but it was like a different part of me. But the dark hair is something deeper than that. And my mum has very dark hair too, so I feel like connected with her on that level. But I think it suits me the best and whatever. But yeah, I really like it. And yeah, you might see it change over time with how purple it is and how dark it is. But oh yeah, I should probably mention as well. So with the red hair, when I would dye it red, I would get in the shower to wash all the red out, but I would put my whole body in the shower and it would be fine. I would never like get dyed or anything. Like it was just literally fine. This time though, I tried it with this colour, just being stupid, and it dyed all my hands. They're still slightly off colour. Dyed my ears, standard, but look at my nails. They're dyed, but my whole body was like, had blue dye everywhere, like purpley blue dye. So literally my boyfriend, we looked on the internet on how to get it off, and they said like alcohol, rubbing alcohol can help. So my boyfriend literally had to rub my body down with freaking hand sanitizer. Like, I'm not kidding. Like, we were putting it on a towel and scrubbing my body, and I'm just there like, I'm blue, die. Literally just so upset. I was like, what have I done? Why am I so stupid? And it was kind of hilarious, so we did have a good laugh about it. Oh dear, thank God he was there, because if I was on my own, I would have been like, how am I meant to get all of this off? But anyway. Let's get into it. Oh, also one other thing. I got this really cool thing from Etsy, and I was going to save it for Halloween, but I'm too excited, and I feel like it would go well with a BJÖRK video. So, hi! I got these little headphone accessories that an artist made on Etsy. I just thought they were so cute. I have to use my like different earphones because they don't fit my other ones. But, you know, for the aesthetic, I'm into it. It's so cool. I hope you can see it properly. So cute, right? It's got little sparkles on them too. I love it. Yeah, I was going to use it for Halloween, but you know, I couldn't really wait that long. And, you know, for BJÖRK, with all her headdresses and all the things she does makeup wise and all that, I wanted to be a little bit extra. Obviously, I know this is a bit more gothic, but I'm cool with that. I feel like it's all a bit wonky. I've put them on wonky, but I'm okay with it. I don't care. Right, let's get into the video, what we're really here for. So yes, BJÖRK, Atopos. Atopos. Right, anyway. Oh!
Are these not just excuses? Connect.
Ooh.
Our differences are there
She looks so cool.
To not connect.
Oh my god, it's so cool. All of the tunes are like, they feel like they're off, slightly atonal, like not really playing a real, you know, notes that go together and everything. I think they are, but it just sounds really spooky. Oh, and she's also saying excuses to not connect. So the music's almost mirroring the words, like it's not very connected. It feels discombobulated and apart from one another. So it's kind of matching with the words, yeah. Ooh.
I bow to all that you've given me while we learn. Our resonance where we do connect.
Ooh. She looks amazing. Beautiful words.
Towards you, there's internal erosion, showing the light to her.
The light.
Hiding. Are the excuses?
This is so bold. Like, it's so bold, and to make the music sound like this, but it's so fucking BJÖRK. It's bold and it's BJÖRK, you know? BJÖRK can do this without anyone raising too much of an eyebrow, like, what? You know, it actually makes complete sense, and she's putting pure art into something very true, like excuses on how not to connect and growing, and if I can't grow towards you, then I can't grow towards anyone, basically. It's like we all must connect, we all must grow together and be better for one another, a sort of thing like that. Interesting.
Is a muscle
I love that. Wow. She's so funny, but amazing. I love that. Hope is a muscle. Aggressive. Ooh. So cute. Holy shit. I'm very, 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 very into whatever comes next. I'm so into this. Oh, I can't even like deal with that. And that hard hitting kind of like, like dance kind of fever, dance feeling. That very, it's almost like a rave, you know, but all the sounds are like disjointed. And kind of going off of what I was saying earlier about the disjointed, they're not really connecting, matches the words and so on like that. Oh, gosh. I really want to go through and look at the lyrics properly though, because obviously I was reading them as they went and I was feeling it, but I want to really know. Oh, I can take these off now, can't I? I always do that. I like forget. Wait, should we have a little ear moment, even though it's kind of grey blue? Yeah, let's do it. Are these not just excuses to connect? Our differences are irrelevant. To only name the flaws are excuses not to connect. So that's interesting. It's like being like, when, I kind of got this message when I was listening to the song too, but I hadn't said anything about it. But like some friendships are built on
connection through things in common, but she's saying, the differences are irrelevant and you don't need things in common, you can connect in other ways, or you might have things in common that are different to things that you don't connect.
Right, let me start that again. But basically, she's just saying you don't have to have everything in common to connect. That is basically what she's saying. And that's interesting. It's actually kind of, it could be very political in some way. You know what I mean? Like, maybe you don't have to agree with the same political ideas, but you can still connect. That's interesting. It might push some buttons in the sense of like, I'm a very moralistic person. If someone doesn't have the same morals as me, I do find it very hard to connect, so to speak. I'm very open-minded, but I also am very strong-minded when it comes to certain morals and so on. So that's interesting to me, and maybe that will make it like harder for me to connect with people too. So it's a very true statement, but what is she trying to say for it? So verse 1, I bow to all that you've given me. Thank you for staying while we learn, to find our resonance where we do connect, to find our resonance where we do connect. Okay, so that's cool. It's almost like she's saying, okay, even though we don't agree on this first thing, I'm glad that you stayed so we can find what we do connect on and what we do resonate with, and that's where we connect. That's where the beauty lies, and maybe it softens it all. And there is still some connection. And I'm like that too. I could find that in someone, but you know, when if someone really believes in something terrible, whatever good they do believe in is kind of shadowed for me. But she might still be saying it in a very different way to what I'm hearing it as. Verse 2, if we don't go outwards towards love, we'll implode inwards towards destruction. I loved that moment. And it's true. It's like spreading kindness. If we don't be kind, if we don't do our actions out of love and kindness and care, then we will become bitter and, you know, dark inside and cold. And of course it's not scientifical, but I find that's very true. I believe that being kind really helps me feel good about myself. Giving is a very good way of receiving a good feeling. If my plant doesn't reach towards you, there's internal erosion towards all. Pursuing the light too hard is a form of hiding. Oh, that's interesting. Okay, let me just say it in my way first. Like, growing towards the light rather than growing towards each other is kind of bad, because growing towards the light is like you're trying to be a better person, better than everyone else, and your opinions mean more than everyone else and those that you don't disagree with. So you're trying to be amazing, but actually that is going to corrupt connection, because you're very lonely to grow on your own and become high and mighty and grandiose. Whereas connecting with each other and trying to understand each other is actually what's going to get you to something beautiful, maybe. To insist on absolute justice at all times, it blocks connection. I really like that. And when I heard it in the song, I thought that was cool, because it's like justice at all times, to be like, oh no, we must come to a resolution and come to a common kind of agreement. I don't know what you want to call it. Someone might give up and just like be like, okay, yeah, whatever, you're right. You know, maybe that is blocking connection, and really accepting other people's differences and different opinions is what will build connection. And I fully understand that too, and I like that. I believe in that a lot. Our union is stronger. Our union is stronger than us. Hope is a muscle that allows us to connect. I really like that. So, you know, being together is stronger than being apart just because we don't agree with each other on everything. And absolutely. To be honest, me and my boyfriend are yin and yang in a lot of things. So, and we clearly accept each other's differences, and we do have similar morals, though, at least. But we are still very, very different. But hope is a muscle, and like a muscle is something you have to train. The more you believe in something, the more, you know, it becomes strong. And she's saying, you know, she hopes for everything in this song to be true in the end, where we can all connect and look past each other's differences. But yeah, I hope you enjoyed this video. I absolutely enjoyed that song. I really like the direction she's going in. I love, because it still doesn't sound abnormal for BJÖRK, but with that big drum and the way it was like kind of fast and almost ravey, I felt like that was really exciting, and maybe exactly what BJÖRK needs to do next. So yeah, tell me what you think, and I'll be looking forward to hearing about it all in the comments. But yeah, thank you, and I shall see you next time. Bye.